Don't need to.
Why?
Hello.
I don't know if he actually microwaved it or not. Did that
Hello,
not?
everybody. Yeah, we're
Hi,
live.
everyone. How you guys all doing? Sorry about being a little bit late there.
Is Jeremy Beaver, I just saw your message. Is Wonder Man any good? Hey, Stephen Lockie.
I've heard good things about it.
Stephen Lockie, I tried my best to recreate as well as I could a full English breakfast for dinner tonight. I had eggs, I had bacon, I had an English muffin because I'm not a huge fan of toast, as well as Heinz beans with the Z, made in England, that I found at Costco today. Thought you might be proud, or you might find me depressing. One of the two.
I would be eating a brat, but
No pineapple pizza.
Kiddo didn't let them cook long enough on accident.
That's not my fucking fault. I didn't know how long I was supposed to be on for. You guys weren't even home. I got a mask.
No, but I put them on low for a reason.
I was supposed to just leave them.
Yeah.
You should have told me that. You just told me to keep an eye on them.
Yeah. You didn't need to turn them off.
You yelled at me for burning stuff before.
Yeah, Stephen, we can't get black pudding here, at least not easily. I think black pudding is amazing. I like white pudding too. If I had access to them, I would have had them. Hey, why not guitar? Bart baking muffins today. Today is a
You're
good
talking
day.
about blood pudding, right?
Yep,
No. Yeah, no.
I like it.
Nope. I don't like the texture.
It
Yeah.
tastes
No, the taste is fine. Because
nasty.
you can make it taste however you want.
Hey, Chase Allen, folks. So the thing that I like, I've granted I don't know if they're actually the way it's supposed to be, but whenever I find a full Irish or full English breakfast at a restaurant here in the States, I'll always order it. The thing that I like, my first exposure to it was a full Irish, which I loved. White and black pudding with tomato and mushrooms and beans and Irish soda bread and rashers and the bangers. Now, Stephen, the bangers are sausages, but they've got like oatmeal or something in them, right? They've got a texture that American sausages typically don't have. It's like softer, whereas like sausages here are just all meat, but it felt like it was like a mix of things versus just being just meat all the way through. Chase Allen Foltz, white pudding is liver sausage. We are on the wrong side, aren't we?
Yep. I love how people are used to it, and I was just sitting there like, eh.
Oh, so English muffins are well. I love English muffins. I think they're amazing. So sorry. I like my Welsh muffins. Hey, Jeremy Beaver. Jeremy, if I'm ever in Cedar Rapids again, we will connect and we will do a family style breakfast in the Amanas because those restaurants there are amazing. Does Oxyoke still do those?
Where?
The Amana colonies. It's Mennonite colonies about 45 minutes south of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. It's German family style dining restaurants. It's really good. Kevin Milovich, my favorite sketch. Oh man.
Redoing.
So there's three answers to that question. My favorite one that did well is Dementors Attack the Wrong Harry, the original one. I like the new one too. I loved the original one. My favorite one I've ever done that didn't get as much love as I had hoped, but was my favorite, was talking to Scar about the hyenas and the stupid little backstory that I made up with
Yeah, I
them.
remember that.
Yeah. But then the one that I think I'm proudest of was the Star Wars Spaceballs crossover, where the Death Star and Spaceball 1 got sent to the wrong customers.
If I were to answer it the same way, and we keep it comedic. I think my favorite one would have been my Kevin McAllister one I did. Like, and that entire series was just like so random, right?
Yeah.
So fun to do, and in particular, the Kevin McAllister. No, is it Kevin is Kevin McAllister the one I did with the? No. That was. No, I think it was with the God, what are they called? I just forgot the whole fucking name of the store, the place. There's a big thing that if the weather goes down, I forgot the name of the goddamn
Waffle House?
Huh?
Waffle House?
Yes, the Waffle House one, Waffle House sketch I did. I just totally spaced the Waffle House. That was a really fun sketch. The Kevin McAllister using chocolate to trap the Dementors. There were so many people who were like, "That's not a thing," and I'm like, "Here's the thing. Here's the great thing about this. It's a possibility. It was never written or decided how chocolate actually does it. It was always left open and vague.
Yeah.
It was like the feelings or chocolate itself. They never said it in the book.
Yeah. Yeah. There used to be like 5 restaurants in a row. Didn't there, Jeremy? There was Oxyoke, there was the Ronneberg, there was a couple other ones there too. Anyway, yeah, they were all good though.
Oh, that was a really cool series.
Yes, we are going to follow up on that. Oh, and I was going to answer that question. They were the Replicribblemorphs. So replicators, critters, tribbles, gremlins, and xenomorphs. Replicribblemorphs.
It became way worse than that.
I know, but that's what we came up with in the moment. Yeah. This is back when everything was improvised. We didn't write anything down.
And there was, and to for everyone here, like, we still do improvise sketches. There's a benefit to keep doing those type of sketches. There is statistically, and this is what kind of sucks, but statistically, we are doing better by taking the time to write these out and have extra voices or have animation and stuff. They're bringing in more views, longer views, return views, so on and so forth. So
we used to, I mean, like, one of the things what used to happen is we would do a sketch and one of the main comments would be like, you missed this joke, you missed that joke. Like the Scar Hyenas one that I did, people loved it. But at the end, I was like, just be careful. And everyone was like, be prepared. Be prepared. I tried remaking it just to put be prepared at the end of it, and it didn't do as well. But yeah, like, be prepared should have been what I used, but I didn't write it down. It was just in the moment. So I wasn't thinking about that.
Yep. Now, the sketch I'm most proud of is honestly the Stitch series. That's become kind of a passion project. It was the 40K one. The was when it. Very proud of that, because the first part of it was like the first Stitch series wasn't supposed to be a series, but the 40K was supposed to be just a people kept asking. So, and I was busy in the process of chaos happening at the time. So I just put something out, and then it did really well. And I was like, okay, I need to put out something else. And that something else also had to happen around me, like packing, getting rid of stuff, moving. And so it was like the perfect opportunity for Levi to say something and leave. And I wound up saying, I was like, what is it, 9 languages saying no? one of them being the fact I did Romulan and Klingon side by side. A lot of the nerds picked up on that. I was like, did he really? God, how pissed off do you have to be to do Klingon and then Romulan right afterwards? It was. I'm very, very, very proud of it. And that is one of those series that there is no way to possibly remake that at all. That's one of those that I'm not going to be able to come back and remake it unless it's full animation, because you won't get the same feel, first of all.
Yeah.
Say no in Spanish. POV. Idea. AVP Yautja who fought the Xenomorph Queen. See, that's one of those things where the longer a title is, right, the harder that becomes. But we had a couple sketches that Chris wrote up. Well, I wrote up. Chris went back through. Chris also wrote his own sketch as well. I want to read them to you.
Yep. Oh, speaking of All for Kerbu, that is going to get remade fully because we kind of lost the plot near the end of that, and we both would like to remake that.
We both had a point. There's been a couple series where we both had a lot of good ideas, but we couldn't come to an agreement. And it's not like we were headbutting. We both had an idea, and we would go. It was like, it's not like one of us would say this is a bad idea. We would both sit down and read it, and we'd be like, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. It kept happening with that. And then there were series where either A, Chris started, or B, I started, and the other person would try to continue that series, but we just couldn't figure it out from there. Like, we would try, but we just couldn't. And I think we're at a point now in both our writing, improv, everything, where we have the opportunity to go back and redo these series and make them better and have a direction for them. Been watching y'all, but never saw your live streams. Kevin, the great thing is that you are going to be here for whichever one we got pulled up right now. This is the Taylor of Terror episode 2.
Yep.
I'm going to do the voice for you guys. I'm not going to record it because I still need to eat and everything.
Yeah.
So let me clear my throat and take a drink. Drinks out. And we want some opinions on this too, because we're working on it. It's not finished. This is the Taylor of Terror.
I told you last time, sewing the Santa's beard to butt doesn't qualify you as a villain. John, is that the Taylor of Terror?
I have done an even greater act of terror.
Whatever it is, I'm sure that let him talk and put it on speaker. I love this guy. He's so campy. A real silver age villain.
Was that Napa? Napa! I've done it yet again.
Boop, on speaker. What did you do this time? You shrink the pocket size of women's pants or something?
I would never. Everyone deserves large, functional pockets.
Okay. What then?
I stitch clothes on the pajama butt flaps in town.
I love it. How many people even have butt flap pajamas anymore besides baby onesies? I have butt flaps on all my pajamas, John. What?
They're surprisingly versatile.
Yeah, how do you think I dropped trout so quickly?
But we digress. But being the key word, now they'll wake up to go potty and they'll run a snag.
That's not evil. It's just an inconvenience. All you did was make pants or rompers, depending on if the butt flap garment in question was full bodied or not.
You don't have to. I will later. Get up. I'm sorry. Where are we? I didn't know such thing. I cross-stitched the butt flap. Totally different. And left a tiny chocolate on top.
So they had a less embarrassing item of clothing out of it and a treat? This isn't evil. Hell, this is bordering on a good deed. Yeah, Taylor, man. Even I have to agree.
No shock at two Napa, even though they are laxative chocolates. The whole town will be doing the Aztec two-step.
I told you, John. Silver Age. That's why I love this guy.
Now we're on the Aztec two-step. We like all this. I was trying to come up when I wrote this. I was trying to come up with something that was diarrhea, but meant met diarrhea without saying diarrhea.
That's a reference to like Montezuma's Revenge and stuff like that. But we're trying to figure out a phrase that rhymes with two-step that would mean like poop in your pants waddling. So the something two-step, but it's got to rhyme. It's got to end in ep, so it rhymes. And Montezuma's Revenge is what happened to the conquistadors when when they took over the Aztec Empire. Montezuma was the king of the Aztecs, and they were not used to the water with the parasites in it. They drank the water and got incredibly ill. And so after they, unfortunately, like they wiped out the Aztecs, then they all got sick, and tons of them died from intestinal diseases from drinking bad water.
Trench rot two-step.
It's got to end in ep. It's got to be the something ep two-step so that it rhymes.
Wool thread to make it extra itchy. We don't need to overcomplicate it the rest of the sketch. It's just this one part that we want to make.
Absolutely, Seth.
We kind of bring back Gary every time we have a nice solid idea for him. And then we'll finish that little idea out. However,
the Taco Bell two-step makes a lot more sense and actually sounds okay. The whole time we're doing the Taco Bell two-step.
The whole town will be doing the Taco Bell two-step. That's not bad.
And everybody understands what that is.
Yeah. As much as I would love to keep it like classic Silver Age type of reference,
yeah,
we're going to have to update some of those references.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I will be right back.
Okay.
Did you request a code? Okay.
Kevin, it's just funny. Gary becomes a moonshiner and makes a crap load of money, but then gets arrested and spends it on his bail. Sounds like a Batman 66 villain. Well, again, this wasn't what Chris originally had in mind, but it is what kind of transpired, and a lot of people just latched on to how campy the guy is. And I was like, well, now we have to do another one. And what I'd like to do, pardon me, is have him pop up around the holidays, like 4th of July. You have Valentine's Day in the next week or so, on the 14th. So I think it's a week, right? We're the 8th right now. So no, on Saturday. So 6th. More Pennywise. Pennywise is one of those villains that's been doing pretty good on the channel. That might be a good idea. Be a question of like how to do that in the... See, this is where, like, when we have more money for animation, which hopefully we'll be able to, which, by the way, hey, we've got sponsors, we've got GoFundMes, a number of things. If you want to support the channel directly, you can donate like what Irving's been doing, or you can go donate on the GoFundMe. If you want to support one of us directly, there's coffee links, or I have a GoFundMe up and running because bills suck and my spouse's hours have repeatedly got cut multiple months now. Things are looking like they're going to go back to normal, which is great. But we already felt it. I'm pretty sure my account's going to be in the negative tomorrow. I'm trying not to think about it. But and then there's the GoFundMe. Oh, the sponsors. We also have sponsors, which is exclamation mark dice. Oh, or be a Twitch using Prime. If you have Twitch and you have Prime, you have them linked, you can support us without it costing you a dime. Thank you, Rusty. And thank you for the cheer. Thou should put Taco Bell to shame with what he's about to do to that town. Whoa. This shall put Taco Bell to shame with what I'm about to do to the town. And then Chris is gonna pull up another sketch that we've got. We're really wanting to do a lot of newer stuff, but we also know that we have to pace ourselves with new stuff.
Mhm.
So go ahead. Oh, okay. Oh, is that today? The Super Bowl is today?
Yep. Right now. All right. I hate new villain review day.
You used to love it. You'd read the names out loud like baseball cards.
That was before they discovered Reddit to crowdsource their names.
Are all the names really that bad?
Here's an example. Brace yourself.
Okay. How bad can it really be?
The Dill Dominator.
DILD?
No. 2 L's.
Like pickles?
Pickles.
What does he do with them? No.
He can make anything taste like pickles.
Oh! Okay. I was thinking something else there for a minute. Whoo! So what's so villainous about pickle flavor?
Nothing. He just likes pickles and thinks he should be a villain.
Are you on board, Ian?
God, no.
Not even to make everything pumpkin spice taste like pickles instead when Halloween hits.
I'll move him to the maybe pile.
I personally like that sketch. I like it's a nice I love how people are telling the score. I'm not a football guy. It's how I'm a member on Twitch. Thank you guys. Never enjoyed Twitch, but I love donating here.
I'm casually curious how the game's going. So,
how common is the pickle allergy?
I don't know, but then he's the bad guy. You could be allergic to the brine, to cucumbers. Be allergic to, if it's like a garlic flavored one, be allergic to dill. There's lots of possibilities.
Worst comes to worst, a dill dominator could get a job with a chip company. Pickle flavored Christmas cookies. Oh my God. You're allergic to pickles and peanuts. Damn. What am I eating? Well, since my brats weren't all the way cooked, I'm gonna. My kiddo screwed up, which is fine. I'm gonna.
No one needs to know that. That's just shaming them.
No, it's one of those things where we'd already discussed it earlier in here. Here's the thing with cooking in this house. When I ask you to look over something, you need to pay attention to it. What happened was my kiddo was playing a game and they weren't paying attention and they saw it and they didn't want to burn it. And so they turned off the heat. So that part for everyone here was correct. What they should have done, and this is for everyone here, if you are taking over for somebody, and they're gone, contact them. And that's what I'm going to have the discussion I'm going to have with my kiddo later is like, you could have called me. And if they were here, I'd be telling them that right now. And if I had a type thing, but what I'm eating right now is cottage cheese. I don't know why I needed to go in a long description. OCD sometimes gets at me and I have to explain in order. But for future reference, I'm eating food.
I'm eating, well, I already had dinner, but now I'm eating chocolate chips and pecans for dessert.
I don't ever do I do desserts sometimes. I don't really do desserts that often. I'm not into a whole lot of sweets though, so there's probably a pickle scaring cat themed character joke in there somewhere. I like what we've got. To be clear, there was a big tangent. Ooh, pardon me, that we scrapped. And this is much tighter. I really like it. It's a really nice office. It's another one of these sketches that we want to do more of where it's just office banter and talking that we have noticed has done well enough. Sometimes it does really well. Sometimes it just simply does well enough because we've gotten large enough to do these type of sketches, which is really nice. I feel like it needs a little bit more. Short of rearranging my last line a little bit, I don't think it does. That's a good heightened point.
Mm-hmm.
Like short of like instead of me saying not even, what if he makes everything taste like pickles on Halloween instead of pumpkin spice? I think
that's too complicated. This line right here.
Yeah.
Just gives. So John said no. Levi breaks the pattern by giving John a possibility, and John goes, hold on, let me clear this. John goes, what's going on? There we go. And John pulls one of these. I'll move him to the maybe pile. Like, he's not sold on it, but he's like, okay, that's a possible redemption.
I would argue that that's even more useful in evilness than the Tailor of Terror, but it's still in the same line of the Tailor of Terror's campy villainous stuff. Who the hell used pickle juice in the coffee machine? Kevin, I cannot play Magic the Gathering on the sheer fact I'm a broke bitch. That game is such an expensive game to get into. Even if you have like a store near you where you can go in and they do the draws or whatever, and you sit there and you pay, like, you walk in, you pay $10 and you can walk out with like a deck. It's still like you'll be lucky to get what you want in it. And I think it's gone up from $10 when I was there to, I think it's like $25 now in my area. And that's $25 that if I'm going to drop $25, I'd rather put it on cards that I want rather than whatever somebody else's pile is being handed to me.
Yeah. I don't play either. I never got into CCGs.
I did. I got pretty heavy into Pokemon. Got really into Yu-Gi-Oh! There for a while, and I got a little bit into Magic. I only got into Magic though just because I had a friend who was into Magic, and he was pretty much giving me his cards, and then I was able to go and get the new cards by going to the store because I know the owner. Which I have tried to work with that same owner for... because they're a comic book shop and everything, and the guy's just like, nah. So if you guys want to, do you think Chris will find it funny?
What drawing?
A political art piece.
Maybe, but it's not going to get shown during the villain support stream.
Yeah. This isn't a traditional dinner or breakfast
This
stream.
is, as far as I'm concerned, no matter what it is, don't support the politics-free zone. We have enough.
Diction is buying dice.
We have enough information piling onto us 24/7 about politics, even if you don't pay attention to it.
Yeah.
Yes, I have political opinions. Levi has political opinions. We typically agree on a lot of things. But regardless of what you think about politics, it should have no bearing on whether or not you find our content funny or whether you want to be part of this community. And hopefully, being part of this community causes you to be the best person you can be and to understand other points of view and agree that you can all like the same thing regardless of what you think in your life. So that's why I started Villain Support as being a politics, religion, and real life free zone, and I want it to stay that way.
And to be clear, when I'm on my breakfast streams and the topic switches to politics, you got those of you who've been here and those of you who haven't. Those of you who have been here know that I go to a certain limit and then it stops. Like, I don't mind talking about it, but I don't go full on it. You guys have been there for plenty of the streams. You guys know it. And we're done. Because this is not that type of stream. This isn't the morning we're all waking up and groggy and bitching about life type of stream. This isn't the dinner where we're frustrated in the middle of the week because it's the middle of the week and everyone wants to vent type of stream. It's the end of the week. It's Sunday where it's the weekend. It's Super Bowl weekend. On top of that, let's have some fun.
I would argue that it has no place in any stream, because if you're on the Villain Support channel talking about politics, that is a representation of the channel. I'd rather there be none of it at all. I didn't know you were having those conversations during your streams.
I've made it clear, even when you're here, but we've had some small talk. We don't go like full.
It gets brought up, but
yeah. But if that's something I need everyone to remind me,
I would rather the amount be as close to zero as possible. Because things aren't understanding is not increasing in the world, it's decreasing. And it's not because I don't want to upset people. It's because I don't want to attract trolls. I don't want one person from either opinion. Now, I'll say this. In my opinion, there's certain opinions that are more likely to be trolly than others. But I don't want something to be said that upsets someone over there or someone over there who makes them think that, oh, this person's a blank political label, and I need to target them and tell all my friends who think the way that I do to tell them that to come, ruin their day or jump into their lives to show them. I don't want any of that.
The one thing can I ask this real quick?
Mm-hmm.
I'm very intolerant of intolerance during my streams.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Intolerance comes from all sides, though.
Yeah, it does. So you could add all the horrible villains in it. Dribbler. Trying to catch up with comments.
We got to have a safe space for all the shit that's going on in the world. And to make one thing clear, everyone is welcome here. If you have a problem with someone who is here because of who they are, you are making yourself unwelcome here.
What's up, kiddo?
For the vanilla ice cream. Actually, better yet, could I have some of the mint ice cream?
Bring it here. Let me see. Stop pulling on that. You keep
the mint. Which one?
Have we done Frieza?
Daddy.
Yes, we've done Frieza quite a bit. Well, we need to
Oh,
redo
God,
a
yeah.
Frieza skit. So I don't care. Just bring one of them here and let me see the one that you want. Bring it here. God damn it! I gotta fix that.
Sorry.
This is why I keep telling you that metal bit. Lost the clippy thing I had out there.
So I know a bunch of you have heard Levi ask about whether or not I can make the announcement. That will come next weekend.
What?
The
I didn't talk
announcement.
about it. I didn't bring it up.
The other day, you asked if we could you asked about it, and people were like, "What announcement?" I'm like, "So
Yeah, but I didn't bring it up today.
I know, but I'm bringing it up. You brought it up the other day. I will making the announcement next weekend. It's not a bad announcement,
Okay.
unless you're my youngest child. Then yes, it is a bad announcement because I embarrassed them.
Because you'll.
I thought on. No.
See if Mama wants some before you take it. Okay.
They are allowed to, my kid is allowed to be embarrassed.
I was asleep, I'm pretty sure.
We'll go check. Sorry, what did you say, Chris?
I said my kid is allowed to be embarrassed.
Oh yeah.
If I have it,
You can have half of it. Oh goodness. I just feel kind of. Let's see. We need to figure out. This is what I need to do. We're gonna pull up here and see what skits that we are going to be recording this week that people can look forward to.
Speaking of, do you know any way to download the comments off of a Facebook post? Because I posted that meme, and it's got 6,300 comments now, and I cannot figure out how to get them all pulled down so we can sort through them.
There used to be a lot of tools like that, and then not politically here. Before I continue, when AI started doing a lot of stuff, it started disrupting a lot of the tools that were made by humans, and some of them got taken down, unfortunately.
There's a couple Chrome extensions, but I can't verify if they're actually like good or if they're like skeezy, scammy, steal your information things. Also, I can't tell if they're against Facebook's terms and conditions. And if they are, I'm not interested in violating those.
Huh?
That they want it?
Not right now.
That you could have it, or that they want
it? Stephen Lockie, I have no idea if the mod icon changed or not. And Homelander couldn't beat Nappa, so Homelander could not touch Frieza.
One of the things that we got to get back to doing, and kind of what we're doing with. And in all honesty, one of the reasons I love the new series that I started, which is
I tried this
the Bumbling Time Traveler series,
yeah,
is we used to not be as concerned about like a lot of different things in a sketch. Like we didn't care if we got it wrong so much. We didn't care if the sketch, because it was improv in the moment, right? We didn't care if we screwed something up scientifically or whatever. We didn't care as much. Now, both of us, Rusty, I can't do anything about it.
If it's a bot on Twitch, Twitch is the one platform we can't kick people out of through StreamYard.
I can, if they show up again, I can do something about it. But if they don't comment, if it doesn't comment again, it's not really that.
And to clarify, Rusty, it's not Sir Scott a lot. I actually know this person in real life. That's not a bot. That's an awesome person. Oh, I see who it is. Double flavor QV8P.
Yeah, but since I just barely pulled up the thing, it doesn't show their chat.
And then they may have wandered off. Yeah. Warforged, I have seen. So I don't know if I've seen all of it. I watched the episodes that were available like 3 years ago when it came out, and it was fun. It wasn't the best I've seen, but it was fun. Are there more episodes since when it was originally made?
Aren't you happy? Anyways, the bumbling time traveler gives us an opening that we haven't had in a while, and we had a moment there for a little bit on episode 2 where yesterday when we were writing it and ironing it out, you were like, hey, what about this? And I was like, don't worry about that. The bumbling time traveler, the only things I am going to be concerned about making quote unquote correct are the little tidbits of history thing that we get.
Yeah.
That is it. Outside of that, it is a super sci-fi-esque, we make the rules type of thing. Time travel isn't real. We have a lot of leeway. And one of the things I think that we need to do, and I think it'll be especially easier to do in like a month or so, because you know school will be out and whatnot, whatever, is to go back and be like, hey, let's go ahead and have this type of fun and do this type of thing, and not be as concerned about it. It's a tiny bit chilly. I'm starting to.
So, the show that I'm actually really enjoying this season, it's a formulaic battle anime, but it's the newest entry into the Fate series, Fate Strange Fake. They released episode 1, a 55-minute episode 1, in 2023. Then episode 2 in 2025. And then finally they're doing the series now in 2026. But episode 1, the 55-minute thing, was visually incredible.
I don't know why, but it feels very cold in here. Yeah, yeah.
1 second at a time. So that's another thing that we would like to do. Like, Chris and I have different series that we watch. A good portion of Chris's time is spent, with his kids, with his hobbies and work and that kind of stuff. My time is very similar to that. Only a good portion of it is pain management. So, like yesterday, here's a good example for everyone here. And I told you, Chris, before we started the stream, how yesterday I got a lot of chores done.
Yeah.
At least what is here. The reality of what I'm about to tell everyone here, you guys might go, that's not a lot of chores. A lot of chores for us. We got the living room straightened out. We deep cleaned the couch, which was pulling the couch apart because we have one of those ones that is a sectional. Each part is, you can pull it apart, right? Moved and deep cleaned and put back. And then we brought laundry upstairs and did folded 4 loads of laundry. On top of that, we cleaned the kitchen a little bit, just enough to cook and eat and everything. That took the entire day for me.
And
I had my kiddos helping me, and that sucks, but that's my reality. When I start doing heavier things like that, I cause myself pain, and the more pain I'm in, especially if I'm already in pain, which I have been, because the weather's shifting again. You should look at what the weather's going to be this week for Utah.
Me?
In my area, it's scheduled to go down to 12 degrees, then go back up to 50, and then go back down, and then go back up, and then go back down all week long. And I can feel it in my bones. At least that's what my spouse showed me. I looked at that and I was like, yeah, that would explain why I hurt so badly. I'm going to double check the weather. See if that's still accurate.
We get 72 as a high on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm pumped.
We're dropping down Monday to 34 according to my weather. Then it goes back up to 40. Then it goes up to 48. Then 35, 50, 30, 48, 29, 48, 34. It's it's cold at night. fucking halfway decent during the day.
What was the biggest?
I hate massive random. So I want to be very careful about saying that the time traveler started horrific events. So much as like, I don't mind if we go, hey, this is a thing inside of this event that we go, hey, you were responsible for. I think it'd be really cool to have the World War II Christmas thing happen. We mention it and be like, dude, you actually did a good thing. I was like, dude, you left that thing on and it's playing Christmas music. That would be a really cool episode. And then we get to have those little bits of tidbits of information. My goals for this is to create a formula, which I've pretty much am trying to fine tune what we currently have. And have a history bit and focus on that. We go to the episode 2 is we go to Egypt. You have the Sphinx losing its nose, and you learn about Timbuktu, which most people, myself included, and I'm a history buff, I didn't know Timbuktu. I knew it was a real place. I did not know it was a trading hub. I didn't know it was like this big thing back in the 13th. It's not something that I picked up. It's not something I researched. It wasn't on my radar of learning about. And so I think that's an awesome little fact for people. I'm a history buff. I like history. Did you eat all of that?
No.
That's enough. Give that the rest of that's mine.
Yeah. But quick question. What was the biggest heat wave that all of us has experienced?
Something like that is definitely agreed.
Hello.
How didn't you know? How didn't I know about Timbuktu? Like I said, it wasn't on the radar. It didn't get taught to me. It wasn't something that we focused on when I was taking history classes and stuff like that. It just kind of went underneath the radar. Timbuktu, when I was in school, was of zero importance at all. I told you to put that up on that.
I know. That's awesome. What was the biggest heat wave that
I'll tell you later. We'll finish that bite. Please go put that up before the rest of it melts.
Okay.
Let me see that. And you keep taking more.
No, I'm not.
Last bite on your fork.
Okay.
And then put it up.
Okay.
All right. I was trying to go over the sketches that we should be releasing next week. Stitch's Thor Part 2. I think Part 1. Part 2 is in Part 1 right now, though. It is. It is finished. But we would need to get voice acting, so that's not going to happen. We need to reach out to somebody that might be able to do voice acting. Taylor of Terror. Do we think we can get that one done?
Yeah.
Okay. Taylor of Terror. Bumbling Time Traveler. I'm not going to focus on that at the moment because Taylor of Terror is very much in the same vein. For everyone here, as much as I love the character and everything, and it's in the villain hero thing, it is still introducing an original character. So it falls into the same vein as the Bumbling Time Traveler. We have to pick one that's safe. So Taylor of Terror, weird villain names. So here's a question. Weird villain names would probably go underneath the same category as Taylor of Terror. And do you feel like that would be in the same category? It's not our usual, like, no.
It'd be fine. I'm gonna be working on more Borg Queen sketches for my friend who did the voice to do.
Okay. So we got Taylor of Terror, weird villain name.
And I'll be dropping Part 5 of Dresden this coming week also.
So Dresden at Hogwarts. I'm just going to put that up, even though that's, I don't know if that's. Did you already do the Gilroy Lockhart one?
Oh, yeah. That was posted a while ago.
Yeah, that says season 2. Yeah. All right. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's already 3 videos. So anything beyond the 3 videos because that means 3 video. Like, it would be better if we had more. For everyone here, it is better if you have more when they're short videos. It's one thing to have like a long video in between that and then have a couple shorts, but when you have just shorts, if you can do more, it's better. So we need, I'd like to have something. We need something random. All right. Need something random. Need more Lantern Ring parodies. We have tried. How well did the Fellowship of the Lanterns actually do? Did that do really well?
The video did pretty good.
Did any of the follow-ups do good?
No.
What is there any green? Is there any what superhero movies or shows might be coming out right now?
Wonder Man.
I have not had time to go and watch that.
Neither have I. I need to.
I spent the time that I would have watched something today with my spouse when we watched The Princess Bride. Inconceivable. Oh, that does remind me real quick. There's a scene in The Princess Bride that we wound up laughing at, and Wesley winds up talking about his mask, about how he likes it. He thinks everyone will wear them in the future. We had to pause. We had to pause it. Because we were like, because my spouse was like, when did this come out? I was like, I don't know, like the 90s or something. Like, and we just busted out laughing for like 3 to 5 minutes or something like that. Oh, it was so funny. I think everyone will be wearing them in the future, which just, it was such a gold point of like, oh
yeah.
Oh goodness. Levi, he was talking about his mask that he wears. He really likes his mask. He thinks everyone will wear them in the future. I don't know his exact quote, but he was like, I think everyone will wear them in the future is what he says. And he was saying about his mask. Dread Pirates Roberts. Everyone wears a mask. Yeah. Oh, it would be really hard to, I don't know how to introduce that. That'd be another Office one. Napa, where are you going dressed as a pirate? Oh, I got offered to be the Dread Pirate Roberts for a few days. What?
I'm gonna wear this cool mask.
I don't think anybody wants to wear a mask anymore. You hear that one?
Right?
I mean, we could. That's been far enough. Like everyone kind of agrees with that. Commander, Fellowship.
Oh.
How did Bat H-Tub do, by the way?
Pretty decent, I think. Now you're gonna make me look it up.
Sorry.
You're not sorry.
87. So it's before the 90s. Yeah, I've got kiddos that are. I'm going to kick on, see if I can battle some of the cold down here without having to turn on
Patriots lost.
Huh?
Patriots lost, looks like. One of my best friends is from Foxborough, where the Patriots are based. And he is just, he's a huge Patriots fan. So he's probably very, very frustrated right now. Yeah, there just wasn't any overcoming that. You're down. I mean, maybe there was. They were down 12-0 going into the fourth quarter. And then the Patriots scored 13 points, but the Seahawks scored 17. So Yeah, they got wiped out.
So Whiteware, I would love to go back to the prank wars thing, and it would be very easy to pick up where we left off, because of where we left off was this crazy thing with Deadpool. And so it's very easy to pick up right where we left off. We just had to change the sketch around to something Deadpool's doing in there. And then if people want to know more, we can be like, hey, this is where the other two are. But alternatively, we have the option to remake those sketches. Even though they're relatively new. The only reason that our larger series that got planned out, like the Prank Wars, was a series that was going to need planning. The Stitch series, the Constantine and Dresden series. I don't know what the zombie thing is. What is a zombie thing? Oh, that's an entire. That's
we
another
could
thing.
do a call with the Dread Pirate Roberts before he took Wesley on board.
Oh, you totally could, yeah.
And have him be like, hey Roberts, what's up? You got this. What's up with Wesley? Who cares if he has true love? If he's not going to be of any use on the ship, kill him in the morning. Okay, I'll kill him in the morning. Did you kill that kid? Why not? What's going on? What's so important about this Wesley guy? And then, finally he's like, John, I'm retiring. I'm giving Wesley my title. All right, well, have him call me. Why doesn't he want to talk to me?
So I just got done watching it, and it takes place. It took him 3 years to decide to go ahead and give it to Wesley, and then he spent a year convincing, because they went and got a new crew, and he spent a year convincing that crew that he was the new Dread Pirate Roberts. It took Wesley 5 years total to come back, right? So that means Wesley's only been the Dread Pirate Roberts for 2 years effectively. One of those years was him getting introduced to a new crew. The second year, he kind of just was getting his own booty along the way. Pun intended.
The original Dread Pirates can basically tell John, Wesley doesn't want to talk to you. Said he's not going to be a villain. How are you going to be the Dread Pirate Roberts without being a villain?
So what I think, an idea, not what I think, here, an idea that we could do is, and this is dependent on if you want to handle the call, right? It could go back and forth. So again, it takes place over 3 years, right? So it could start with you about introducing the phone call, and then a year, next day type of thing. You know what? Tell you what, give me a call when you decide to kill him. A year later, I'm taking a phone call. I was like, or even I just go, hey, by the way, John, he still hasn't taken out that Wesley kid. I was like, dude, it's been a whole year, right? That would be a great back and forth time skip thing that we could do 3 years down the road. And he was like, then you have it like with him taking it over. The downside for everyone here, the downside to these type of sketches where it's time skip after time skip after time skip, is it's a very easy way for people to just go.
Right.
Oh God. It's there's nothing there. You hear the story from Wesley.
Right.
When they're going through the woods, not the woods, the swamp, with the Raws, rats of unusual size.
Rodents of unusual size. The
Rodents of
ROUSs.
unusual size, yeah.
The ROUSs.
Mm-hmm. You know what would be funnier? What? I just saw this, and I know it would be funnier. What if the predators ran into that swamp?
The ROUSs?
Yeah, the swamp with fucking random fire and quicksand and fucking giant ass rodents.
I mean, so real movie predators would wreck that swamp. Villain support predators would die.
Right? So you could it's like, how can you possibly having a swamp? Oh, that'd be a great. That would be a. Oh, I don't know. I was like, my brain's kind of got for everyone here. My brain's kind of swapping between different things. How well did the last Predator skit do, and what was the Predator skit?
Don't ask me hard questions.
I love you guys get to see some of the background process, and some of the reason why I haven't been filming as much is because of physically. I want to get back.
Most recent Predator movie was Predators versus Alucard. It's got 58,000 views on YouTube right now for the short, and 12,000 for the video. And then Predators versus Guy in Black Armor was before that, 42,000 views. Predators versus Darth Vader, which turned out to be Dark Helmet, has 123,000 on January 14th. Winchesters versus Predators on December 11th, and Predators versus Master Chief Remake on November 20th.
All right, so we can't do another Predator review.
Yeah, we can.
This is for those of you who've heard us talk about it. Predators is really, really awesome. It's nice to go back to it. It's a classic video to be able to go back to it. The problem being we've done so many of those videos is that you go from like there's demand for it, but if you put out too many too quickly, that demand goes down again. And on average, it's looking like we can get away with about 2 to 3 a month. And that's maybe. It does depend on, like, here's the thing, though. I will say this. The Alucard versus Predators, I know you gave me the YouTube numbers. I've seen it continuously climb. On Facebook, last time I looked, it was at 70,000.
Yep.
And it has been an incredibly well received. Like, I have not seen a single negative comment. Its engagement and is through the roof.
Yep.
Watch time is on YouTube at least is the entire video, up to where it actually quote unquote ends, because some people don't want to stay past and see the bloopers and stuff. Yeah.
I'm gonna get my parts recorded for the 2 sketches that we just read.
70%. Oh. Do you have a video for tomorrow, or is it okay to not post a video tomorrow?
That's fine. It's not.
Okay.
I don't have one.
All right, because I want to wait until it's warmer in here to work on. I could record the Taylor of Terror, I guess, right now.
I'm just gonna get mine done because that's just voice. That's not you acting out.
No, I mean, if you want me to do the voice acting right now, I can probably get that done.
Kevin Milovich, yeah, I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be? I'm gonna record. That's why. I'm gonna go ahead and mute you and get these lines.
I'm Levi.
Done.
He's new. Go ahead. Oh, Patrick, you've missed a huge
review.
Patrick, we don't have a way to really link things very well.
A stack of papers. Hold on.
On Facebook. So what I would suggest is pop on over to YouTube, and we have a playlist just across the multiverse, and you'll be able to play catch up on the entire series and watch them from start to finish.
I hate New Villain Review Day. That was before they discovered Reddit to crowdsource their names. Here's an example. Brace yourself. Here's an example. Here's an example.
It's the
brace yourself.
Making you exhausted is what kills it for me.
The Dill Dominator.
I've got 4 spots on my back that are currently causing me
2 L's.
like right this second. Got one in my middle between my shoulder blades. I've got one on my left
2
rib
L's.
side,
D-I-L-L.
more centered to the front though. I've got my lower back in general, and then I've got one
Pickles.
a little bit higher, like in my neck area. Levi Markin, it's not been great. So like between the lack of sleep I had from the teeth stuff, which I'm catching back up on.
No pickles.
The infection taste or whatever was going on is mostly gone.
Nothing.
But I still have like some
pickles.
I'm still dealing with some issues like pressure issues. It's kind of just like an annoying thing, but it's pain. I'm overly conscious of it. I keep thinking of it. I haven't been eating very well because of the tooth problem though.
I'll move into the maybe.
Overall health has not been great. And then on top of that, I've been worried about like all my bills and stuff like that. So yeah, that's exactly what I did, is that I probably did too much. I have a heating pad over here, but I can't put it on and be comfortable doing all this stuff.
All right.
On
to Taylor of Terror.
What the fuck?
What was that?
No. Yeah, fine. That's fine. I was gonna record Taylor of Terror.
I told you last time, sewing the Santa's beard. I told you last time, sewing the Santa's beard to butt doesn't qualify you as a villain.
It only works a little bit. It doesn't really work to take care of pain, to be honest.
Whatever it is, I'm sure that
I can't actually record until after he's done recording his stuff.
Look, whatever it is, I'm sure that you think.
I love the Taylor of Terror so much. He's such just a fun character to do.
He's got lines. Hold on. Starts with.
There's too many spots that hurt.
Oh. I told you last time, okay? Sewing the Santa's beard to butt doesn't qualify you as a villain.
Then ginger ale. I agree. Being able to watch
look, whatever it is that you've done,
nice.
I'm sure that you think that
I'll be able to take some medicine later. I'm not going to take it while we're live. I'll take it later. And I need to try to eat more food. I'm going to go find out if the food's been put away, and then I'll warm it up later.
What did you do this time? Okay, did you shrink the pocket size of women's pants or something?
I would never. Everyone deserves large, functional pockets.
He's on speaker. You happy? What did you do this time? Did you just shrink the pocket size of women's pants or something?
I would never. Everyone deserves large, functional pockets. Ooh.
What then?
The way Taylor does the Taylor of Terror does his voice is a little bit longer. I should probably record these.
How many people even have butt flat pajamas anymore besides baby onesies?
I might not be able to do the voicing, to be honest. I don't think I have the energy.
What?
Eat something fatty with the gummies? Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to eat. I need to have some more protein.
What?
What is the Taylor of Terror started the beer hat crave? What if?
No, that's not evil. It's just an inconvenience. All you did was make pants or rompers, depending on if the butt flap garment in question was full bodied or not. I mean, it's. So they get a.
What if MacGyver was in the fog?
And a treat. This isn't evil, buddy. Hell, it's bordering on a good deed. Okay. I like Taco Bell two-step. All right, now to record Napa's lines.
Oh, there's something there.
You okay?
I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I can't think of it
what?
right now. There's definitely so the Fallout protagonist, if you've ever
Gotcha.
is basically MacGyver. To be perfectly honest, for everyone here, the reason why I'm thinking about it is like it's not a versus fight between them. There wouldn't be. Like the Fallout protagonist is basically every version is MacGyver. Like you MacGyver so many damn things. Only there's like too many things in your pocket and you can't fucking move anymore. But my brain is just not functioning as well as I need it to.
I'm gonna be right back.
This has been an issue. I need to get back into recording, but some days just fucking what I need to do is Fallout protagonist is a time misplaced MacGyver. Well, that's why I was trying to figure out. I was like, what if somebody grabbed a Fallout protagonist and then like, oh, you just grabbed a very violent version of MacGyver. MacGyver was already violent, right? No, Irving, I don't want to do that. That's one of the benefits of the bumbling time traveler, not only being our own original character, is by not having him do anything like that, but having him interact with the real world in some sense with historical events. Think like Carmen Sandiego type of stuff, or you just get some nice old school kids show hijinks type of thing. But it means that like we don't have to worry about IP or anything like that. We don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Kevin meets Mr. House, like from Dr. House. Yeah, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Technically speaking, that would be more of an historical fact of going there and like, oh hey, this happened when this happened. You know, I was like, this happened because of this. And I was like, it'd be something to think about. I can't. My head is just not here anymore. I had the wherewithal. I had things were good, and then like it just rapidly went downhill. I'm sorry, everyone. I feel bad. I want to record something that's just me. I have the Stitches Thor video, but I need to reach out. I need somebody that can do a good Tony Stark. Need to find somebody that can do a good Tony Stark voice. We've been live a lot too. That's another thing. There's been a lot of lives, and I don't know if I'm going to do Monday morning live stream now. Because that would involve I now have to have a sticky note for the live stream as a reminder to just treat it the same way I would every other stream, which is not as personal of a stream as I like. I like these. Don't get me wrong, I do. You need to space stuff out like normally. Yeah, I do. I just need to. You're using talk, Irving. No. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know, that's what I need to do. We need to do another Stitch video. That's just a random Stitch video. Hmm. And unfortunately, that's way too much text for me to mess with right now. I have a bunch of ideas, like ideas to revisit and stuff like that. It's not that we. What's this? Doomba. Oh, Doomba the Roomba. Oh God. Oh, that would be such a fun one to do again. Oh. What? Oh, what was that Netflix series? Not Meet the Robinsons. I'm thinking Meet the Robinsons, not Meet the Robinsons. Shoot, Levi, what was that? Get out of that. Netflix. What? Where they had the evil Roombas. It came out. It was huge. God, what was that? It was a huge movie. Family movie. No, they were fighting robots and stuff like that. I can't remember the damn movie. Not incredible. It was family. They were family doing it. God damn it, I can't remember it. My brain. Meet the Mitchells. The Mitchells versus the Machines. The Mitchells versus the Machines. Open link. I need a blank document so I can write. Machines. What's his name? What's the DC villain? Machine guy's name, the evil guy. Oh man, I'm tired and my brain's going in circles right now. We did a sketch. Oh, that would be a great one to bring back. It failed last time because not Ultron. Brainiac. Thank you. My thought process: the Mitchells versus the Machine, Doomba the Roomba, Brainiac. Doomba gets mistaken for Dr. Doom. Apparently, I can't recruit him. God, it's a very random thing. Stitch starts the rumbling. Tell you what. Yeah, I'm gonna probably get some. What if MacGyver plays as Kevin McAllister Sensei? We did a Kevin McAllister video, but more importantly, to studio here. Oh, we ain't gonna do the fuse thing, but it'd be interesting to do some stuff with Stitch. someone calls about the purge, asking if they can lie. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Bye-bye. I'm gonna mute this real quick. It is muted. It's not muted. Okay, it's muted now. All right. You want to lie on your taxes for purge? It's the purge. You can literally do any. How much are you going to lie by? Dude, if you're going to lie about your taxes on the purge, go all out. Make it so you get as much money back as possible. Also, I need to verify, because if you lie on your taxes during purge and it's not going to get you in trouble, but it takes longer. Well, it takes a time. Does it still count? Okay, I got to look that up. I need to redo the whole thing. Okay.
Sorry about that.
You're going to lie in your taxes during the purge. Out of all the things you could... No, hold up. You might be onto something there. Does it count because you filed your taxes during the purge, or because of how long it might take for them to actually do? How much are you going to go for? Because, like, if you're going to do it, you might as well... Dude, no, not just 100. Like, you might as well do thousands. Get as much money back as you possibly can. Well, I mean, you did it during the purge. So technically speaking, as long as you filed it, how long it takes for them to process it is on them. Yeah, I would say go for it. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? Next year you go and kill your tax agent for getting it wrong? Shit, I fucking made myself laugh at that. Damn it. I broke.
That's a good ending.
Right before the little past a minute marker.
That's a good ending right there.
Hold on, I can't hear you. Go ahead.
That's a great ending right there.
Okay. I broke right, like I couldn't have like just 2 more seconds so it'd be over the 1 minute marker.
Yeah. I'm going to record Nappa's lines.
Thank you for that. That helps out. I love being able to get back and do something like that, especially with how my brain has been feeling. Oh. I don't know how it looks. It's probably not going to be the greatest sound quality because I didn't use my stuff, but we're just going to run with that. I'm going to edit this upstairs too, because I have that computer that I probably shouldn't have bought. I say that, but like I needed the computer for my kids either way.
Okay, I'm going to record Nappa's lines.
Go for it. One of the things I need to do, if you can still hear me,
What was that?
Yesterday I was trying to get into Twitch. I told you that. I was not able to get signed in. I'll like one of these days when we have time, I'll have to sit down with the new computer and get everything all signed in.
Yeah. Yep. I'm muting you now.
Yeah. I needed that. That helps give me a little bit more energy. That was a fun one. I agree. That was a really nice, fun one. It's also like what's great about the improv version ones, especially, is the like how natural it feels when you're thinking and talking about that kind of stuff.
Is that the Tailor of Terror? John, is that the Tailor of Terror? Oh, John. Oh, John, is that the Tailor of Terror?
I'm gonna find out how much he still has in him to continue this. But if Chris wants to take this offline, I would like to do the voice if I'm able to. While he's here,
John, let him talk and put it on speaker. Okay, I love this guy.
What he recorded.
John, let him talk.
One of the things that might not happen,
I love this guy. He's so campy.
How many people might want me in there? I don't know when Levi will show up in a Tailor of Terror sketch, because you can still hear my voice if you've heard my voice. And if you hear my voice and then hear the Tailor of Terror, you can still hear my voice.
I love it.
At least I can. God damn, it's fucking cold though.
I have butt flaps on all my pajamas, John. I have butt flaps on all my pajamas, John. Yeah, I mean, how do you think I dropped trout so quickly?
Yeah, I love that joke so much.
I dropped trout so quickly.
Why is my battery not charging? Come on. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Taylor, man, I'm sorry to say, even I have to agree with that.
Don't want to picture Napa dropping trout though. The weird thing is, like, people still find it. It's like when I do the Karen sketches.
I told you just.
And I should probably do one here soon. The consequences of series in general. The fact that who brought that up? Who brought up the consequences of series?
That's why I love this guy.
Because like I hadn't even thought of that series.
I told you, John.
The fact that we have
that's why I love this guy.
Person in the chat that was like, consequences of, when are we bringing that one back?
Right.
I love that series. I did love the consequences of series. Right. But its biggest downfall was trying to find and we can probably do it more now that we can do like a 5-second, 10-second clip or whatever. And I can find something from an IP, an anime or a TV show, and that should totally have had consequences or is going to have immediate consequences, and then do exactly what I did during those. I don't know who brought it up. I am so sorry. I don't remember. You did, Kevin. Kevin? You're first in here and you're like, hey, what about the consequences of that's such a niche series? It's not that it did bad. It's just that's such a niche series for you to bring up. Oh, okay, time. Because I started making notes on that somewhere.
Napa show. Oh, you want to like hold on.
I can't type in consequences. I don't know how to spell it right now. CONSEQUENCES. I have 4 video back in that's a series from 2023. Oh my god.
So when you say you want Napa added, I should do this.
What?
I
don't know what that means.
Napa should be added to my titles. Now I'm Chris John Napa.
Oh, okay. That series, oh, you know what? Considering that was from 2023, 20,000
What series
views.
is that?
Consequences of. I did like 3 official episodes of that.
Oh, our series. That was like a TV series you were talking about.
Oh, I was just oh, that had 120. Oh, damn, I did not realize that the first episode did that well. I should totally bring that back. So we got the Purge sketched in. I wanted to do you have some energy to coach me on the lines here of the Taylor of Terror?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Do you have your parts where you're reacting to the Taylor of Terror in CapCut?
Not yet. I just recorded them. I gotta put them on. I gotta upload them. So hold on.
Because while you were recording, there's a couple parts where I'm like, I don't know. We might have to change Taylor of Terror's lines a little bit because of how the Taylor of Terror speaks. I'd either have to make it a little bit faster or make it a little bit, I'd have to adjust.
Yeah, we can shrink it in. I'm gonna have to upload these to Dropbox.
Okay.
Hold
on. Looking forward to all you guys have cooking. Yeah, Lucifer, thank you so much for joining on Twitch. By the way, again, if you guys have Twitch and you have Prime, you can support us without it costing you a dime. I'd love to do more stuff on games, more stuff on the TV. I have not had the time, for everyone here, I have not had the time to sit and watch the Fallout TV series.
I've seen season 1 and it was really fun. I haven't had a chance to
I've heard nothing but good things, and because it takes place after all the current games that are currently out, it doesn't mess with any of the previous lore.
I just haven't had a chance to dig into season 2 yet.
And so I really want to watch it. But again, me watching shows like that in particular, I have to watch them in what little time I get for myself. It's not that I don't get time for myself. It's more along the lines of, if I'm down here in the office, one of my kids is usually in here, or I'm actively working on something. Now, when the temperature is really nice and comfortable, I'm down here longer. But right now, that's not the case. So, and then my spouse is night shift, so I got to be quiet upstairs. And I've had times where I'm trying to watch something and it's funny and I laugh. And I don't know if anybody has dealt with somebody that's been on night shift and you accidentally wake them up. It's not a pleasant experience for anyone involved, because you're waking somebody up that doesn't want to be woken up. My kids do that to me. I try not to do it to my spouse, because they work their asses off. They deserve to sleep when it's their time to sleep.
Give me just one sec here. And then
second season is nostalgic crack for New Vegas fans. I've never fully played out New Vegas. I played all of Fallout 3. That was my first Fallout game. It was a gift. And then I played Fallout 4. I've played the Fallout first. I played Fallout on the tablet. I played the one for online, which is, I think, Fallout first. My brain's skipping again. So soon as you're ready, I need to. We need to figure out timing on some of these.
Yeah, I'm getting everything uploaded right now. I'm sorry, it's taking a little bit.
No, you're fine. I wound up down like during Fallout 4. Fallout 4 has a lot of mods, right? And so I downloaded a mod that had real radio. That somebody ran as a dedicated thing. They created an entire live radio DJ thing. And they had different versions that would play. When they were quote unquote live, they would pop on and be like, hey, whatever. And like you could catch the person that was live. But it had all the old songs from every Fallout game. And then on top of that, they had picked out a bunch of like 30s to 50s songs to play on there as well. It's a reminder that like a lot of those mods are done by people that are fans and not getting paid for it and everything. So I played the first God of War. I have not played any of the others, mostly because I just don't have the money to spend on that game. And short of streaming the games and then not, well, I know plenty of people bitch about games when they stream them. Kind of comes with the territory. I don't want to have what happened with Dispatch, to be perfectly honest.
I'm so excited about that game.
We did play it. It becomes a tax write-off if you didn't write it off yet, by the way. I did play a couple episodes, so it is a tax write-off. But I still feel bad. You went and bought that game, and I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Absolutely hate it. Chris is uploading, and his internet takes a dive whenever he's
done uploading now. Well, no, he's done uploading. I'm done loading from my phone to my computer. Now I'm uploading to Dropbox.
Oh, okay.
Because my phone and my computer are not happy, not happy friends, and uploading in general isn't happy. So Levi, if you can do your bad villain name lines whenever you get the chance and just send those to me.
I'm gonna do them in the morning when it's not or evening or not morning. Probably afternoon when I'll leave the heater on. If I leave the heater on all night, it'll be nice and toasty right away in the morning.
There's no rush on that at all. That's totally fine.
Well, the sooner I get them done, the more content we'll have for this upcoming week.
I'm just saying there's no imminent rush to do it. I'm uploading to Dropbox right now.
Stop for a moment for everyone here. Pause for a moment. Not stop for a moment. Pause for a moment. I want to say just how awesome Chris is. Chris is looking at me, knows my issues and everything. For everyone here, Chris knows my issues. When I say that this is the best job I've ever had, it's Chris as a person, and even as knowing that we need to put out content in order to pay bills and take care of stuff and make sure things are okay, still turning around and doing what he's just doing now. You're like, hey, don't worry about it. Don't rush it. But realistically, we should be like, hey, can you get this done by Wednesday?
Yeah.
Hey, can you do this? So me and you need to have a conversation later on about scheduling and getting things done.
Yeah.
But again, it's just how awesome he is. I just need to mention that.
Thank you. My upload speed has absolutely tanked. So you're probably not going to get these tonight.
Right
now we are at We're at 42 megabytes, 43 of 944 of 941 going at that speed.
Levi, I want to talk more on this in a minute. Okay.
That's what I didn't do. Hold on. I can make this way better. Let me open them in CapCut and save them as Windows movie files and not Mac movie files, and that'll. No, the problem, Kevin, is because I record them on my iPhone and they come in as quick as .mov files, which are 700,000 billion gigabytes. And if I open them in CapCut real quick and then save them from there, way better. It drops it to like 100 megabytes. It'll be done in 5 minutes.
But yeah, Levi, this is something I've brought up with John, and this is a money thing. So we're going to talk money here, but I'm not going to give you specifics. Okay. So pay wise, right? This is also the best pay job I could have. And I have continuously, Chris knows this, I've continuously looked for regular jobs. And even if we take out the effect that like I cannot do anything, I could be completely out of commission for an entire week or more sometimes. And that wouldn't fly with the normal job. Don't take that into account. Just take into working $17.50 an hour in Utah is a damn good wage and almost impossible to get for at-home jobs. But there's been a couple that I've seen and I've looked at them and I'm like, you do the math with the fact that I'd have to be part-time after a while just because of my physical needs. It's not worth it. I get paid more from doing this than I would almost any job I can get in the state I live in. Not saying that if I moved to if I had moved to someplace like if I lived in Mexico, if I lived in California, if I lived in Minnesota was one of the places that had a job opening recently. It closed. Where the pay was like $22, $23 an hour. That if they would work with me. And again, that's all if they would even work with me. And they do not have to. A lot of times when I go to apply for a job and it's found out I'm disabled, you're not a fit for the company. They don't tell me the reason why, but you're not a fit for the company. I know the reason why. They are trying to raise the minimum wage here in Utah. They're like, there was a, he's lagging really bad now. Chris? I could literally see your eyelids blink. I literally saw them go. The frame rate was bad enough I could see the blink. Oh my god. Oh, I don't even see his mic moving. Oh, nope, there it was. Because I can see the little thing down below. He can as well. Wish I could land a job like this. Understand, like, and this is one of those things where it has been built up to this. In no way possible would this have been. In no way would this have been possible at the start, right? At all. I got it, and I've shared this before. It was kind of a forced thing for me, and it's worked out. But it's also been one of those things where it's worked out because of the situation that I'm in. Oh no, we've lost him completely. Did he leave and try to come back? I'll be back as soon as I can. Having some stomach issues. Okay. No, wait, that was at 8:50. It's 9:10, so that was like an hour ago. that. Would this work for the Taylor? What? What is that? I have no idea what that is. Oh, for the ramen. I just had something pop up and then it just disappeared on me. Here it is. I'm not even uploading it. I'm saving the file from CapCut to his hard drive. What? He's having issues. Kevin, I have scoliosis, rheumatoid arthritis, degenerative disc disease, just to name three. I named those three, but I also have like a hunchback thing. I have issues with my knees. The reason why streaming for long periods of time becomes a problem for me is because like I need to be able to get up and move, and I need to get things set up to where I can take 5-minute breaks every couple hours so I can stand up, move, and move around. And even during those 2 hours, you guys probably have noticed that I move a lot in my chair. I wear my chair out very badly. And that fucked his entire computer. I have 32. Yeah, you shouldn't. And that's using 30 to 40%. That's. Okay. Yeah, he needs a desktop. He's trying to do things on his laptop, and his laptop is giving him issues, where a desktop would not be. What spec, like, you, a laptop or a desktop that you would send? Oh man, fuck. Okay. Whiteware, can you tell me the specs on that real quick? What we're gonna do real quick. Did I buy that on my account? I think I bought it. I think I bought this one on my account. Account purchases. I can't remember if I bought it on my account or if I bought it on the business account. Am I running an MSI? I don't think I'm running an MSI. You'll never buy another MSI product again. The downside, the bright side of me being in tech, I know how to turn off all the bloatware and uninstall it. The downside is most people do not do that. Let me see here. So no MSI. Oh god damn! I can fucking back kill me. Ryzen 2600. You have to look it up. 2600. Do you mean like a Ryzen 5? 2600. Jesus, that would be. God, that'd be like an original Ryzen. That wouldn't be. We would not. No, that's from 2021. Okay, so. You can look at the specs. Yeah, so it kind of depends. I need to. Did you start battery training? Oh yeah, no, the battery isn't shot. It's just a crappy ass battery. So the laptop in question lasts about 2 to 4 hours at most. And that's like barely doing anything. The moment you start doing things, it just drains. It like has like an hour of lifespan. It sucks. It's just a sucky battery. It's not that big of a deal for me. One of the things I want to do is I would love to grab an iBook G3, which is a really old one, but get one that has like 100, get one of them that's been completely maxed out as much as it possibly can be. But that's not for functionality of doing stuff. That is unplugging myself, but still having something to type on, because I've been looking at typewriters too. And I'm like, I need something that is more convenient than me putting a ribbon in an old school typewriter, which I love, but I need something that I can take wherever I go that will last all day. And is old enough that like nothing current is going to work on it. As weird as that sounds. And so I'm looking at an iBook G3. That's not going to happen anytime soon. I've got doctor's bills and other shit to worry about before I do that, though. Get a golf cart battery. Again, I would love to, but it's not going to be able to. Reality is it's just this. The funds don't exist right now. Ryu's paycheck was severely lacking because of the hours that got cut. And between that and the previous paycheck being lacking, the only thing saving us was the random makeup of hours thing that they got. And then the previous months, it's just been month after month. We had one good month and then one bad month and then and this has been a really bad month. It's just stressful. It's just stressful. Steven, as far as direct donations go, it's actually do not donate to my coffee if you guys want to help. I actually have a new command that I forgot to tell you guys about. I forgot that's going to pop on every single platform. Oh wow. I didn't want to do that again. It is winter, and that doesn't help matters any because I'm having to buy fuel. Fucking everything just so fucking expensive right now. Here we go. This is what I was waiting for. So I have an i7 4060 8 gig 32 gig. Yeah, that should run. Yeah, the GoFundMe is fine. Yeah. GoFundMe should be working. I can double check, but the reason I did the GoFundMe was multiple fold. Why can't I log into the GoFundMe? What? Was I not doing the right one? Oh, I wasn't logging in the right way. That's why. Okay. So Chris is gonna try to get back in. Can't wait to see your next video. I'm glad we were able to. I want to thank everyone here for helping me with the purge idea. it feels good to be able to do that, even when I'm like kind of out of it and really, really tired. You got it started? You got it started? Okay, hold on. I finally got into it. Oh my God. Maybe I'm not into it. The animation fund is okay as well. That helps with the channel. But if you're donating directly to me, the GoFundMe is the best place right now. I gotta have conversations outside of all of this. I do not want to do another full video because it's not necessary. The GoFundMe that I set up here is more of an ongoing one. I'm not gonna do a regular video. Thank you, man. That does help. Because what this GoFundMe is for like the current bills. It's for taking care of the cats. It's for just a bunch of shit. My tooth is gonna cost me $600 fucking bucks. And see, that's one of the things that like it's eating at me. And I had to buy a computer for the kiddos for their school shit. I'm hoping I can actually return the laptop that I did decide to grab. But not the one that I currently have physically. Oh, hello, you're back.
Yeah, this is why I need to get a new computer. I was telling Levi, all I was doing was trying to save a file from CapCut to my hard drive, and my computer went.
So one of the things about the I didn't want to go into a bunch of detail. So I have way more memory than what I need to be perfectly honest. But let me tell you how much memory I have. I found out that I have a lot. Hooked into the PC itself, I have 5 terabytes in my PC.
Did you have more hard drives?
I have a 4 terabyte in NVIDIA that I stuck into it as well. It was like an extra $300 bucks at the time, which I'm really glad I bought because they got up in price.
Yeah, Slayer. I bought this thing in early 2022.
And it should not be giving you the problems that it's giving you, to be perfectly honest.
It's had problems from day one.
Do you have a tech guy there near you?
I mean, I have Best Buy.
No. I mean, like somebody that you personally know that could help you.
No.
Serious?
Seriously.
Fuck.
That's not true. I know a bunch of people, but I just haven't had them take a look at it.
Because knowing what laptop you got, it should not be. Is the laptop you got an MSI one?
Yeah.
So because Best Buy wouldn't do this, but if one of your friends who does it could turn off all that shit and uninstall it, because that's what I did for my spouse when they had the MSI thing, is I turned it all off and install it. But that was because I knew what I was doing, and I don't want to walk you through that.
Oh. Whiteware, I have 32 gigabytes of RAM. My computer just doesn't like doing things. It was using 37% of the available RAM when all that was going on.
But on top of the 5 terabytes, which I have a terabyte specifically for like OS and specific programs.
Yeah.
And then I call it new. I don't really label my shit very properly, but my other like the nearly 4 terabytes is for games and things like that. And then I have an external drive that I use for a lot of the villain support stuff. That is my own personal. I've had for forever and a half. That's 4 terabytes. But it also has like the backups of video assets. It has backups of videos in general, everything like that. Then I have the one that me and you agreed that needed to be for the 24/7 stream, which also acts like an offline storage for a bunch of our videos.
Yeah.
Is the 1 terabyte of the 24/7 stream. So that's 4, 8, 9, 10 terabytes of storage. kind of jerry rigged up. And for everyone here, if you have the sticks of storage, is what I'm going to call them. They're NVMe is what they're called, or SSD or SSDs, which I'm not going to dig it out because it's a pain in the ass. But if it looks like a little brick, right?
Yeah.
If you don't have those powered up, memory can go poof. The only ones that like will hold memory with what's called cold storage is old school hard drives, HDDs, right? Because they spin a disk, they write it on the disk. And I have been looking into it because of how much content we have produced, how much of an issue we're starting to run into with storage, with issues with needing assets and having to save those assets, especially with CapCut constantly changing things or needing those assets for other things. I'm like, okay, I'm looking into making storage magnetic tapes. Yeah, magnetic. And so we've been looking into that. But right now, Chris needs a computer more than we need additional storage. So, Chris, to be perfectly honest, yes, 2 to 3 terabytes would be nice. Do you know how to put an NVMe into a computer? It's not hard.
I have not done it in years, but I'm sure I could figure it out.
Okay. So then I would say get that computer because it's the same one I have.
I used to build my own computers back in like college, but I haven't done that in 20 years.
Oh, why do you have computer problems?
Because this is a laptop and it's not in a case.
Oh, okay. You were like a plug and play guy.
I know the parts that I want. I put it all together and then tell someone else, make sure I did this right and turn it on, please.
Steven, is that still the correct terminology? Am I still using the correct terminology, plug and play guy? For the record, everyone here, it's not an insult. It's just there are different levels of people who are into tech. Somebody that doesn't want to build their own computer is power on. You just want to turn it on and it works. Plug and play is somebody who will actively mess with stuff, but they want it to just plug it in and it plays. Right? There's nothing wrong with any level. I want to make, as somebody who was in tech and who did tech support and everything, and as much as frustrating as it could be, the people who I hated dealing with are the people who knew what they were talking about, but also didn't know in relation to it. Because, and I've had this myself, where as simple as turning off the computer and turning it back on made it function.
So a great example of that is, I always go back to this. How much do you know about BMWs?
The car?
Yeah.
Okay. Not much.
Do you know what the M series is?
No.
Okay.
Mercedes?
So BMW M series, they have an M3 and an M5, maybe an M7, I'm not sure. But it's like their high-end super performance roadster version of their 3 Series and 5 Series cars. The only people who know what that means are people who know enough about cars to know what it means. But all these dudes will go buy cars that look cool but are not actually sports cars, and they will get that M emblem and slap it onto their car to try to look cool, not understanding that the only people they're going to impress are people who know that M doesn't belong there in the first place.
Oh, kind of like the people who take the Lamborghini thing and stick it on their car, even though it's not a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know.
I had Wi-Fi problems all last week. I actually worked off of my phone hotspot for 2 days because I could not get my connection to work. I reset my modem over and over and over again, and then finally was like, I wonder if it's my mesh network. I reset the mesh network in Google Home. Everything came back on immediately.
One of the benefits, and I'm trying to teach Tobias this because we had a really bad argument the other day. And I'm trying to get my kiddos. My oldest kind of knows this, but my youngest is still struggling with this, and that's part of his struggles. For everyone here, my youngest is more on the spectrum than anyone else in the house. If you can learn computer troubleshooting and apply that into real life, it will dramatically change how you tackle every problem in your life going forward. Yep. It is incredibly, that's not a bad one. It's incredibly useful. Chris, can we talk computers after we're done streaming?
No, now. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh no, the reason why is it has to be
totally fine. Yes, okay. Totally fine.
So I don't know if you heard me, Chris, and I want to make sure you transparency, since you were not aware of the politics stuff, although I thought you were. I got a GoFundMe again open. I'm not going to do a video. This GoFundMe is so people can support me directly without it negatively impacting me, as well as a way to like keep it open and be transparent of where the money's going and what the money's going to go towards. So kind of, it's no different than when they were sending it to me as coffee, but now it goes just a better way. It's coming back thicker. So you.
Not all of us have that problem, Levi.
It's growing slower, but it's coming back thicker.
My hair used to grow so fast when I was younger.
Yeah.
I would get a haircut and I would cut it down to like where yours is now. And a month later,
right? Now, my beard does that.
Now, like I shaved this 4 days ago, and this is as much as I've got.
But yeah, Ryu's continuous like loss of hours has negatively impacted us, and like having to buy things that I didn't want to have to buy. So, but I don't want to do a video. To be perfectly clear, I do not feel it's necessary. Ryu's hours should be picking back up. They already started to pick back up again, which is nice. But we won't feel the benefit of that unless like they keep that up for like 3 or 4 paychecks.
Right.
And then I need to talk to you on top of that. I did not want to do that on live.
Yeah. No, I got it.
But yeah, so right now, this is a way to support me directly. This is currently the best way to support me. Instead of sending it to coffee, send it to here. And then all the money that I get sent to my GoFundMe goes towards me getting my teeth fixed, which in a couple weeks, I'm going to get it done either way. But to be perfectly honest and candid and transparent, I'm taking the money from rent to pay for my teeth. It's not great. I have a buffer zone, which is nice. And what I'm planning on doing is when I get taxes back, I'm going to put that money back into there is what I'm going to do. Yay. America, and can we get a dental program that doesn't cost an arm and a leg? I heard somebody do something online. Americans don't take vacations, they take healthcations.
Yeah, it costs less to fly to Turkey and get full everything and come back than it does for a major procedure. This isn't politics. This is just discussing the reality of living in this country.
Yeah. Okay. So this type of thing. Okay.
And this has been the case regardless of which party is in charge. This problem has been rolled down the hill for decades. Next guy can handle it. Next guy.
We make fun of it with like the kangaroo court and stuff like that too.
Yep.
My dental insurance isn't bad, but seeing that it would have cost me without insurance like over $3,000 for one root canal for one tooth from that particular place, I was like, ow. No, I'm not having to pay that price. I'm only having to pay $600, and that is honestly one of the cheapest prices I can pay regardless. I'm just like, God damn, that's expensive. See, Levi, we don't get political. I nearly did that. I went private on dental and spent $5,000 so far. Oh man. Anyways, you got that pulled up, right? Can you play the because what I want to do is I want to where is Taylor of Terror? Here it is. Can you play the clip? I do a line. We see how long how long it plays.
Yep. Give me 1 second. Let me get
Okay.
the whole thing. Let me get the piece of crap open. Well, here's the problem. Because it's John and Nappa mixed.
Well, the question is when my first line is, "This is the Taylor of Terror." We're not worried about that one, right? Then it goes, Nappa, I have done an even greater act of terror. Am I saying that while John's on the line or when Nappa's on the line?
I didn't leave any space for Nappa.
Okay.
It was John reacting.
Yeah, so John's reacting to, I have done an even greater act of terror.
Right.
However, I want to say that, but it's still kind of the same.
1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Let me pull this open. Open the file, fuckhead.
Shouldn't laugh. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm renaming my computer. My computer's name is now fuckhead.
I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
You have a Best Buy near you, right?
Oh yeah.
If you took the specs of the computer that's there and just went in and got something that was the same or better,
yeah,
you'd be able to get same day, right?
Yep.
We'll have a talk off stream going forward about that, because that's a budget and thing that I love you guys, but you guys don't need to be in here for that. Yeah, I earned too much to get benefits. God, that's
told you last time.
I don't see this as politics, because it's just a reality. We're in a catch-22 situation where we make too much for the benefits, but also we don't make enough to feel comfortable. Like, we don't get food stamps, we don't get medical, anything like that. We make too much, and we make enough over it that it doesn't matter. But when you take into the account all the medical bills, the dental bills, everything like that, that would drop us back down to being almost qualified for one of those programs. Stupid catch-22, because there's no buffer zone. Again, that buffer zone could have been created by either party. Doesn't matter what. But neither one of them could ever come to an agreement of like anything.
They all talk about everyone needing help and needing things better. But no one, that's not true, but I'm going to say it anyways. No one has, okay, this is the way to say it. No one has put forth a proposal or a solution that's going to stick. And the one that was put in place has been broken beyond repair.
Yeah. It sucks. It's a sucky. Anyways, talk. Where is the help? Yeah, pretty much. All right. Let's get back to working on this. So I've done an even greater act of terror, right? How much time do you give for that line? John's reacting to it. Do you give enough time for that line?
At the beginning? Oh yeah, plenty.
Okay. Pardon me. Whatever it is, and then you go, Nappa. Was that Nappa? And so you didn't give him time, so it's just you let him. Was that Nappa? Nappa! I've done it yet again.
Hold on. You're way ahead of me.
Sorry.
You're way ahead of me. Hold on.
All right.
Where the hell is that sketch? Did I close it? I closed it. That's why I can't find it. Hold on.
For the record, usually my voice doesn't have an issue with the Taylor of Terror. The antibiotics I'm on have been causing a lot of acid reflux. 500 milligrams of basically penicillin, whatever, 3 times a day. So 1,500 milligrams of antibiotics every day.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. All right. So it's this. Okay. Say this is the Taylor of Terror.
This is the Taylor of Terror.
So 1 second. This is the Taylor of Terror.
I told you last time, okay? Sewing Santa's beard to butt
doesn't qualify you as a villain. Is that the Tailor of Terror?
I have done an even greater act of terror.
One second.
Okay. Oh, shoot. I got to keep that. Oh, that's a great line. I'll read that in a minute, Stephen. Oh, my ear's hurting again. Oh, that's not great.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm sure. Let him talk and put it on speaker. I love this guy. He's so campy. A real Silver Age villain.
Was that Nappa? Nappa! I've done it yet again!
One sec.
And I can do that takes slightly faster or slightly slower. Was that Nappa? Nappa! Go ahead.
I gave you plenty of time.
Okay. I can't quite hear that.
Yeah, plenty of time. He's on speaker. You happy? What did you do this time? Did you shrink the pocket size with his pants or something?
I would never! Everyone deserves large, functional pockets. Ooh.
Hold on. He's on speaker. You happy? What did you do this time? Did you just shrink the pocket size with his pants or something?
I would never! Everyone deserves large, functional pockets.
What then? Yeah, so I kind of interrupt you, but it's perfect.
Okay. And then you say, okay, what then?
Yeah,
so we'll go from there. Let me know when to go.
Okay. What then?
I stitch closed all the pajama butt flaps in town. Fuck.
And then Nappa goes, "Ha! I love it," and that gives me time to reset. But there's plenty of reaction. Pajamas anymore, besides baby onesies. I have butt flaps in all my pajamas, John.
They're surprisingly versatile.
What? I have to say what first.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
What?
They're surprisingly versatile.
Yeah, how do you think I dropped trout so quickly? And then horrified look.
But we digress. But being the key word. Now when they wake up to go potty, they will run a snag.
Even so, that's not evil. It's just an inconvenience. All you did was make pants or rompers, depending on the butt flap garment in question was full body or not.
I didn't know such thing. I cross-stitched the butt flaps. Totally different. And left a tiny chocolate on top.
And a treat. So hold on. All you did was make pants or rompers, depending on the butt flap garment in question was full body or not.
What?
Depending on the butt flap garment in question was full body or not.
I didn't know such thing. I cross-stitched the butt flaps. Totally different. And left a tiny chocolate on top.
You take too long to say left a tiny chocolate on top. We can get rid of the totally different. You can just say, I cross-stitched the butt flaps and left a tiny chocolate on top.
Okay.
So let's try that again. So that's not evil. It's just inconvenience. All you did was make pants or rompers, depending on it. The butt flap garment in question was full body or not.
I didn't know such thing. I cross-stitched the butt flaps and left a tiny chocolate on top.
So they get a less embarrassing item of clothing out of it and a treat? This isn't evil, buddy. Hell, it's bordering on a good deed. Yeah, Taylor, man, even I have to agree.
Le choc. Et tu, Nappa? even though they are laxative chocolates.
Go.
The whole town will be doing the Taco Bell two-step. I fucked up the line.
There's plenty of time for all that. So yeah, that's fine.
So that was the only area that we had to correct. I'm not going to be able to film this tonight. I'm sorry.
That's fine. All you need to do is just record it.
Oh no! I get that. No, my upper because I project right here, and my back hurts almost in that exact spot.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, get it done when you can get it done.
I'll be able to do it tomorrow after I rest my back a little bit.
It's fine.
I was hoping I'd be able. I needed to do this either way with you, so we could figure out and make sure. Like, I didn't want to record all the lines and you go, "Shit, this doesn't work. I need you to redo."
No, we got it. So, let's call it so we can chat. Then I got to go to bed.
Yeah. All right. I want to thank you guys for joining us. Remember, taking one breath, one step, one day at a time. Wish you all peace of mind and serenity and body and spirit and harmony among others. Until the winds blow your sails our way again. Have an Acme day.
Have an Acme day is a part of the villain. Having an Acme day. We want you to live your account and have an Acme day.
And remember, have an Acme day simply means that the best day you possibly can have. Bye now.
And Xena, our shop does not have butt flap PJs, unfortunately. Sorry.
Yet.
Yet.